Hello, this is Charles, and I've been working on Week Wars for Demon Hunter Vengeance Tank, and it's kind of low impact when you're in combat. It's on most of the time. So these are your sigils, these are your demon spikes. When you do demon spikes, you have one tick left that you can press. This is your buff. The left side's your buff number. This is your cooldown of your of the demon spike itself, and this is how many times you can do it. So I still have one up I could do. So if you're tanking, you press it. You know you have demon spikes up for 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Demon spikes is down. You can do it again, and you basically keep that buff up, and you can see all the information. So you can see how long the buff's up, the cooldown, and the number of times. You only get two demon spikes at a time. So for the sigils, these stay up all the time. All the other weak wars, they don't stay up all the time. They're kind of different. So these are the main sigils: fear, and then you have chains, and then you have your silence. And those are just the basic. I don't think you need anything more than that because they're all color coded and you know which is which. I mean, fear, silence, and chains, because they're color coded. It's real easy to see, and that stays up all the time just because, you know, it's easy on the eyes and it doesn't hurt. I was gonna do something different for this right here, but it's good enough. The main other part of the weak wars is when you go into combat, all this stuff comes up, and basically it kind of tells you when you need to gain more souls up, and you can see when you have 5 and you need to expel it. So if I do, you know, I did the bomb, and then that goes up. And also your metamorphosis is tied to this little green bar at the top, so you can see when your metamorphosis buff is up. And so like, see when I get out of combat, it's still going to show up, so you can see how long it's up. And this is your main metamorphosis. And when the buff's actually off, like 3 seconds, when it's actually off, this will disappear, and your main timer will be there. I'm thinking about moving that. I don't know yet. But one of the things I was trying to do was make it low impact. So like, say, you know, I use all these, or yeah, I use all these, even taunts, and then I get out of combat. The ones that are on cooldown remain up, so you can still see, and then once they're off cooldown, they disappear. It's hard to find a weak war with something like that, so that you know, if it's not there, then it's good to go, and it removes clutter from your screen, basically. So I mean, it's real basic, but it's low impact, and you can still see everything. And even on your Foul Devastation, or whatever the fuck it's called, yeah, Foul Devastation, your Metamorphosis buff still shows up. Like, it goes off of the buff and not anything else. And also I'm going to show Imprison. Okay, so also I forgot Firebrand. Firebrand shows up right there. Well, that killed it instantly. And the trinket, SR, that shows up right there. Over here I'm going to show Imprison. Prison's a little different. I mean, it's the same, but so you imprison. Prison shows up right there. So I'm in combat. It still shows up. This is another weak aura that I found. The total number of your total number of the actual shackle itself, the imprison, is longer than what the cooldown is. So this is your cooldown, and then this is my timer to hold the timer. So if I'm not looking at that, you know, I can still see, you know, this is gonna break free in 7, 6, 5, you know, and then I can come back over and just, it's back up for 59, and it updates it. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Yeah.